Today we're going to be playing Miner Cycle with Dark Goblin, Goblin Curse, and Rage. Every time the miner's on the tower, hopefully they play a swarm card, especially you, Andy, and then I can get some goblins on their tower. And I was thinking about something before I started recording, which I wanted to talk about, which is in my travels, I've encountered a lot of different types of people. In the last month, I've been to America, Canada, England. I'm going to Scotland. 6 months ago, I was in Scotland, and Finland. It's been a lot of traveling recently, so I've met a lot of people, I've spoken to a lot of people, and something I've noticed is a lot of people who come across as extremely extroverted, the life of the party, like the person who won't stop talking is always the one, I don't know, who's like able to talk to anybody and seemingly everybody loves. Usually, from what I've seen, weirdly enough, is wearing a mask. Like, I've noticed, like, I'm more likely to trust the quiet person who just does what they like to do, as opposed to the person who's really extroverted and able to talk to everyone, for a few reasons. It's a little confusing to me, and these people are very confusing, because the reason they're confusing is the reason they're so good at socializing is because they understand people very well. So they're very good at hiding, I guess, a part of themselves, which is something I've realized. These people who are very good at socializing and can talk about anything, they're very good at, they understand people very well, which means they understand comedic timing and how to get along with people, when to say what, and how to, I guess, win people over and stuff. But those people I always find so fascinating, because they can't be, no human is able to be full energy all the time. So when these types of people are low in energy, and when they're not able to keep yapping, I find it very interesting to see how they change. You know, do they become like a complete shell of a person, as opposed to somebody who's, you know, quite mellow all the time, and then because of that, because they're mellow all the time, you know, they're consistent in how they are, as opposed to somebody who's like, yeah, let's fucking, like, whenever somebody wants to talk, I don't know, they're always down for it, and they're always high energy. Then behind the scenes, they're a fucking human being. They have to recharge. They're not just like that all the time. What are they like, you know? And I find that very interesting, and it's different from person to person, but I find a lot of these people that I've met are actually generally very unhappy. So I just thought I would share that. It's quite an interesting thing, because a lot of people want to be like these people, but these people are generally, or not generally, a lot of the time are the least happy, for whatever reason. All right, I'm going to go for a Goblin Curse plus Rage there. Hopefully we can kill that. And yeah, it's just something I find interesting, because a lot of people want to be like these people so bad. Then it's almost like they're wearing a mask most of the time, because nobody can be like that all the time. And then you can start overthinking things even more and start thinking, wait, but exercising that muscle is socializing. Like, socializing is a muscle. If you sit in a fucking dark room for like 100 days straight, don't talk to anybody, you're going to be worse at socializing or talking to other people than somebody who's been talking to people for every day for the last 100 days. It's literally just a muscle that you exercise. So these people that, I guess, exercise the muscle a lot and are really good at socializing and talking to everybody and love it, maybe the reason they love it is because they are using it as a vice, something to cope with something else, perhaps. Maybe they drink a lot as well. Who knows? I don't know. I've just kind of realized I think a lot of fulfillment comes from more less close relationships. Let's fucking go. He's got Skeleton Army. Right, we're definitely going to be Goblin Cursing that late game. I hope this guy does not catch on to the fact that I just use a Goblin Curse and continues to play Skeleton Armies to counter my Miner. That'd be fantastic, boo-boo. But yeah, there's some deep thought, I guess. People say I'm an overthinker. I don't believe him, man. I just play Clash, and I get a gut feeling, you know? I get a gut feeling. My gut, I feel like, is usually right. Like, if I get a bad vibe from somebody, I used to think, oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just misinterpreting the social dynamic or something. But no, that's not true. There's usually a reason. And I think that's why people like music so much as well. Because people remember how they feel. And this is a big thing with content as well. People remember how they feel more than, I guess, what was said. All right, let's activate King Tower here. I think that's a interesting thing. That's the thing with animals. Animals can pick up on a cunty vibe very quickly. Animals will know when somebody is like doing something out of endearment, or I guess not, because they'll get close to somebody they think is actually doing something out of love and whatnot. It's funny, you can't talk to animals, but they can feel it. They can feel the love, man. They can feel the love tonight. All right, what is little bro doing? I really I really do want to try and catch this guy with his pants down. Like, I want to make sure I get a massive stinky goblin curse on this guy's tower. All right, we haven't played many cannons, so I'm just going to go for a cannon here. Hopefully cycle to my evolution. But yeah, there's some food for thought. Maybe next time, maybe think about that person. I don't know, I always find those people very interesting. I've met some people on this trip where they come across very professional and they talk in a, I guess, a very professional manner, and they seem to get along with everyone. They like talking to people and whatnot. And I found out one of those people recently actually has like serious anger issues, and I just would never have guessed. So I find these people so fucking interesting. I find these people interesting to psychoanalyze, because I'm like, what makes you this way? Why are you like that? All right, here we go. This is the moment. Waited my whole life for this shit. See ya, boo-boo. See ya, tower. Oh my god, and the Evo Witch. Oh my god, 3-crown his ass. 3-crown him. Go, go, go. No, wait. I think we still 3-crown him because the Evolved Dark Goblin. Holy fucking smokes. But yeah, I was definitely overthinking that for a while there. I was like, do I want to be like these people? Am I worse if I'm not like these people? But I think you can be, however, you just gotta be aware of things. I think you can find a lot of what you want if you're just kind of aware of what you want, if that makes sense. Like, if you're aware of what's going on, you know how to live your life, I guess. You know how you want to act. See, I don't know. It's weird. The world's a weird place, man. The world's a crazy place. You know, there's some people playing Clash for a living, and there's some people sending rockets to space. And I personally, I'm Team Clash, baby. I'm Team Clash all the fucking way. Because, the people sending rocket to space, I don't know. No, that's probably way better than what I'm doing. What am I fucking saying? Sending rockets to space is... No. Clash for life. Am I right or am I right? Smash like if you agree. And we'll get to 900,000 subscribers. But yeah, there's a little insight to the mind. It's very interesting, the cultural difference in people. Here in Canada, I feel like everybody's kind of just minding their own business, living their own life. People are pretty friendly, I'm not gonna lie. It's a stereotype. People are just pretty friendly in general settings. Man, that just reminded me. I watched the Fantastic Four movie the other night, and we got seats, like we watched it on like the first day, and we got like a couple seats that were kind of by ourselves, and I was like, fuck yeah, like we can just like watch it, and we kind of like got our own little private section in the fucking cinema. And then all of a sudden this like massive guy fucking stinks. He fucking stinks like shit. Comes and he's like, is this seat taken? And it's like right next to me, and I'm like, no. I did not want him to sit there, man, because that not only was he stinky as fuck, he was fucking yapping the whole movie, and he was eating his popcorn. He was like every time he sniffed as well. I was like, it was like sitting next to a warthog, man. I couldn't fucking believe it. That definitely enhanced the Fantastic Four experience for me. It really was fantastic. That movie definitely felt like a how do I describe it? It felt like kind of a filler movie. Felt like, you know, fuck it, I'm doing this shit. Who cares? He's an e-golem spammer. Give me those goblins, baby. I don't know why I haven't been doing that quicker. And I don't know why Rage almost does the same damage as Zap and drops that. It should be more ragey, less zappy. There's plenty of 2 elixir cards that are like Zap. What makes them unique is their abilities, and I think they should lean into that with Rage. But you know what? They can do that shit. They can do whatever they want, man, because Clash Royale devs. Little bro. Little juicy D. What are you doing, Squeaker? But yeah. People are interesting. I find people interesting. I think there's a lot of unique people out there, which means